Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend. Welcome back to Tim Friend, everybody. It is once again time for us to play the Darkest Dungeon. But today, or at least during this recording day, an attempt will be made at the end of the game. This is something that I've never seen before. We've got the Hamlet in this nice sort of blood red light. Something that I noticed while doing prep work is that we occasionally see the portraits of our heroes as festering abominations, horrible creatures of flesh and eye and tooth. But when we mouse over them, they're back to normal. So that's probably fine. That probably doesn't mean anything. Definitely not for you, Benoit. The beginnings of our potential backup crew. Another thing I noticed is that our roster has grown low because Kyoshe and Bosk and Nalond and everyone who's gone into the Darkest Dungeon once won't go in again. And so now I guess they don't count as heroes on the roster. What's up, Louier? Come on back to me, bud. I was also doing some stuff in the guild, etc. Just, moving people around, buying some abilities, making sure that my final party is up to snuff. And I was just looking and clicking around, acting all cool. When what would I see but the freaking the guild members, the guild instructors, flickered before my sight with even more flesh and teeth and bone and blood than I had noticed them with before. So that's fun. That's cool. I imagine that would happen in every building. This is quite a loading. Did the game just crash? Game crash? Game freeze? I think the game froze. All right, pause episode and resume episode. All right, so the game did totally freeze. We're back on the mission selection map. But look what happens. Maybe it's not going to happen. But yeah, when we click around the missions, we see a little flickering of meat coming forth from the various areas that we've been to in the past. Like check out the cove. Come on, cove. The ruins did it. Why can't you? There we go. Just a little flickering of unholy tentacles. And even the Darkest Dungeon itself. Whoa, Mike starts to fall over. Let me rotate the stand. That's worse than before. Everything just has to freaking go wrong in this. The last ding-dang Darkest Dungeon Tim Friend episode, doesn't it? Nothing can fucking... Oh, this game's super easy. It's just the setup that's hard. Alright, whatever. I'll just try my best. But this is the final mission. Our team is Reynold. We've got Roussel, Dismas, and Raveno. Our original crew. The people who've been with us since the beginning. Dismas took a short hiatus to the life beyond. Death itself. But now we've got people fucking loaded up. I'm thinking about changing out a couple of items, like, because we've got a long journey ahead of us. Literally, it's like 4 camping site times, camp makes, 4 campo times. So what I'm gonna do is put just a little, I think I'm gonna put something that would reduce Reynald's stress on him, just because it's pretty brutal and in length, and we also just do not have the fucking we do not have a jester in this fun little crew. I did look up and see if we needed the Talismans of the Flame. We do not, and then they started to talk about other stuff, and I tore my eyes away. I will not see. I shall not see the spoilies as to what they have to talk about. Well, shit, baby. Should I just do the Book of Sanity instead of the Cruise Bell? I think that's the play. All right. Wish me luck, everyone, as we venture forth into the darkest provisioning screen. Now, today we're going to bring just a shit ton of anti-venoms and a shit ton of bandages. Oh, even the fucking provisioners like fucking flickering. Ugh, it's horrible. Gotta bring a lot of food. Look at that. Fucking 4 campfire firewood. 4 wood times. But if we bring all this, how do we bring torches? Alright, let's get rid of these small stacks. So we can bring... They haven't thrown any obstacles at us. I can't get rid of it anyway. I want to bring more torches, is the thing. 8, whew, that's rough. I don't want this holy water. I would rather have a stack of 8 torches. Alright, let's get rid of this food and bring another stack of 8 torches. We don't know what it's going to be like. However, we do have the firewood, but we're not exactly going to be running it down because we don't know where we're going to be running into. Alright. Wish me luck, everyone. The interminable stone halls are but an antechamber. Oh my god. The creature is vast beyond measure and must be battled from within. Is the background going to be just flesh now? Just flesh with protuberances of stone? Ooh. Delightful. Look at this fangly little mouth. All these little fangly mouth parts. I love it. Fangs and eyes and tentacles. It's good stuff. Yeah, that's much more flesh. The Gateless Gate, a maddening aperture to realms beyond human understanding. The Gateless Gate. What a name for it. Oh my goodness, it's gross, but it's also very good. Look at that sphincter-ass door. I wonder, oh god, what past like writhing intestines and shit as it digests whatever it could be said to call sustenance. Ugh. Ugh, look at these thick veins running across the floor. Oh, it's nightmarish. Oh, it's not even symmetrical. I mean, it's sort of symmetrical, but it's not that symmetrical. We're only going after one thing. We have to activate one locust beacon. Whatever the fuck that is. I assume it's an object that will summon the final boss. Oh, look, it's the Flesh Hounds? Flesh Hounds! It's what we saw when we fought one of the Scorpion Mans. The Scorpion Cultist Mans last time. Hopefully, I mean, I remember them being pretty easy. I don't love that. That was a bad start. That's cute. They could fetch. It's adorable. But, it's not gonna do it. Not gonna do it for me. We've got a Blight 140. We've got a Blight 170 base chance, which does get... Raveno firmly into the almost automatically applying Blight to even these Flesh Hounds with their slightly buffed Blight resist, which is very, very nice for me. On Roussel, we're trying a bit of a different strat than we've tried before, so, you know, switching it up just in case we've been doing too well at this game. We've got the Profane Scroll and the Sacred Scroll. Great, thank you, Reynald, for rendering Raveno's turn completely worthless, but whatever. Both of those scrolls do buff Roussel's healing percentage granted. Cast good times on it. But one of them's only work in position 2, which is unfortunate because they keep trying to pull her out of position with this fetch horse shit. At least it seems to have very low accuracy. It's either got low accuracy or it's just I've been getting incredibly lucky. Either one is possible. If we can, I should have shot the corpse. Should have shot the corpse so we could get the Roussel heal. That was a misplay on my side, on my times. I did a bad. I'll admit it. I did one bad. Man. Fucking churning through these torches. It's like one torch a corridor. Is that always the way? Ugh, look at that sphincter fucking dilate open. Look at this. How cool is it? I think it's very cool. This part just looks like a conglomeration of nutsacks, though, which I am significantly less down for. I do like how it's not symmetrical. I am also afraid. Hello! My goodness! What a mammoth cyst! Well, my goodness. You've got 158 health. You look awful. You look awful, my friend. And your little white cell stock, also bad. But neither of you have enough resistance to completely ignore my blightness, my big blight time. It's blight time. Time for blights. It doesn't look like even with the plus 66% chance, or extra 66% healing granted, given, Goovend, it doesn't look like we're doing that much healing, unfortunately. I have a feeling that we want to get rid of this small white blood cells, this white cell stock, just because something like a white blood cell would be something that would heal the body against infection or whatever. I hate this. I hate it has bulging gaze. Normally like sight, like looking at something, normally that doesn't bulge in this particular way. And I don't like that. Please get blighted though. Would love you to get blighted. Thank you, bud. Thank you. Now let's heal this party. Like, would we only be healing for 6 if we didn't have the Profane or Sacred Scroll? I feel like we should be healing for more. Okay. So it used one of its actions to bring up a white cell stock. We've only seen the white cell stock use Displace, which did like 2 damage and tried to move. Ow. Okay, so we resisted a blight. That's great news for me, but less great news for the fact that they can do that. We did bring a shit ton of antitoxins, anti-venoms, anti-blights. But will it be enough for this entire fucking dungeon? I don't know. I haven't seen anything that does bleed yet, but we've only seen a couple of thing jams. Wow, it just keeps summoning, huh? Should we just focus fire on the Mammoth Cyst? Ow. Why can you multi-target with that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, ow, 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 ow. I dislike that immensely. The double proc of 24 damage blight. That's pretty bad for old Timely Friend, if I do say so myself. Reconstitute. Whoa! No, 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 no! Don't love that. In fact, I dislike it immensely. Heals itself, can presumably heal someone else, and increases protection by 15%. That'd be really bad if you used it on the Massive Cyst. Just spectacularly bad. But we've got... We're healing pretty good. There we go. A solid 9. We're healing pretty well. We're dodging. We're shooting. We're dealing damage repetitively. It's got about a 42% chance to stun it. It's not bad to take away an action, but I think the play is to just keep making the number go down where the number is its HPs. The criticals, Dismas. Dismas, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I am loving it. Stop it. Stop this. Stop this maniacal healing. I hate it. I dislike it immensely. We can try to stun the Mammoth Cyst, but I think just keeping everyone back up. So it's either 7 or 9, I guess, is the result of our party heal. There we go. Finally land another blight on it. I will take that. Stop. Stop it. Stop proccing the blight. That hurts so badly on me. Ugh. Ooh, though. A very strong hit. I like that very much. Don't use digestion. Thank you. Bulging gaze, I'm fine with that. It's because it's just not very much stress, comparatively. I don't love that he gets 2 actions every round, but we can't always get what we want. If we just shoot the guy, let's pop off that tracking shot, that first turn buff that we should have used probably about 5 rounds ago. That will help if case we need to have him shoot at the white cell stock again and again. Should have used the antitoxin. Should have known that I was going to use the plague grenade on my plague doctors next turn. I don't like that. Whoa, plus 25% damage. Now is the time to try to stun him, huh? 3 rounds? That's more than 3 actions. Ow. Ooh, immense dislike. Ooh, extreme dislike. Oh, they're stacking it on me? Alright, yeah, no thank you. Let's Battlefield Medicine that shit away. Didn't think I'd brought 2 healers, did you, game? I honestly didn't either, but fuck it. Try to stun. Nope, of course not. It's gonna summon the white cell stock, that's fine. is we can keep shooting and plague bombarding it until it's just gone. Keep stunning. Damn it. And by stunning, I mean not actually fucking stunning, don't I? Good dodge, though, Dismas. Very well done. Should we just focus the Mammoth Cyst now? Even with your fucking plus 10% accuracy, huh? Even with that tracking shot buff, you're still gonna miss this guy. Dodge 39? That seems very high to me. I don't like how high that number seems. I wish the number was much lower. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Reconstitute on the Mammoth Cyst. That's awful. That's just terrible for me. Because, oh my god, it's just healing itself back the fuck up. It's just healing itself back up. I hate it. Should have been smacking with sword to do damage instead of smacking with sword to attempt at a fucking stun. That's horrible. That's a 40 damage blight. Okay, great, awesome. At least the white cell stock is dead, so it might use a turn on trying to get rid of it, or trying to get one back. Gotta heal fucking Reynald for an amazing 43 health. Jingus Pringus. This does not let up, does it? Heal party. My goodness. Everyone needs to come up. Stop. Stop it. At least Raveno is very unlikely to be blighted. At least we have that small mercy afforded to us. Reynald, you literally couldn't hit the side of a barn. The side of a barn if it was a horrible creature made of meat and eyes. Fucking Reynald. You, however, finally get to Noxious Blast on it for an incredible 35 damage. As long as we can keep the party alive and it doesn't heal itself, it is just going to die. Well, okay, it's healing itself. That's not great. Now we still need to hit it. It's got 28 damage of blight coming in. So now it's ticked back under the death level again. Digestion, great. Dodge, perfect. That's exactly what I want, Dismas. Because then you can shoot it in its big eye. And you can just heal a little bit, Raveno, because it's going to die as soon as it takes a turn. Delightful, thank you so much for letting Roussel take a turn. That was very polite of you, you Mammoth Cyst. That was a fucking 11-round combat. 11. 11 of the rounds. That's so many of them. Alright, so now we are really fucking fighting the internals of this horrible creature. Look at the roof. Look at this ribcage-ass roof. Oh, it's good. It's very good. It's also, don't get me wrong, it's also incredibly gross. But it's good. I think we should focus the Flesh Hounds just because they can stun. I think that's the play here. So we set up Dismas's horse shit with tracking shot. Then we're gonna Plague Grenade, try to blight both of them. That's good. That's good. This Flesh Hound is taking a little trip on the soft side, in that it's going to be slightly devoured away. What does this antibody do though? Seems to go very slowly. Speed is 6. So maybe we've just gotten luck. Stunning Secretion. That's awful. At least we resisted the stun, but damn, don't want that, do I? No sirree, Bob. Let's try to bonk and stun this Flesh Hound. They've got fairly low stun resistances, so we had a reasonably high chance, a reasonably high expectation for that. Now we could shoot this one to try to kill it, or we could Grape Shot Blast to get it even lower and do... Let's do that so we get even more damage on everyone. This Flesh Hound is a turn away from death, so it's going to get 1 round and then die. Banish missing is fantastic. Ooh, let's play Grenade. Trigger the blight on both. Yes! Okay, so now this Flesh Hound is dead. And this Polyp is rapidly decreasing. It's got 1 more alive turn on it before it kicks the bucket. Don't love this. Don't love how much damage that do. That's too much of the damage. IMHO, it's too much of the damage. Ugh, dang. Was really hoping to roll high and kill that Flesh Hound, but we can't always get what we want. Alright, Banish, that's the pushback, but fortunately we've got a huge resistance to move on our delightful Crusader Reynald. What a great fucking Grape Shot Blast that was. Even though hitting the polyp was redundant because it was just going to die in its next turn, still feels good to kill 2 enemies with 1 attack. And killing even without the polyp, killing the Flesh Hound and putting some extra damage on the antibody is nice stuff. Now you finally got the stun on the exact right person. You son of a bunch. I'll stun you to death. I stunned it into a grave. Oh my god. Why does this map go everywhere? It looks like I'm going down a rib cage. Oh my god, is that what it is? Did we go in the mouth and now we're going down? That would be very fucking cool. Let's branch off. Let's see what's out here. I mean, it's flesh. What a fucking surprise. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Let's light it up, up. Shoot the tracking shot. We will use Reynald and Dismas to focus our fire on that Flesh Hound, while our dear sweet Raveno pumps some blight onto these polyps, so they will go down without hopefully putting too much blight. Never mind that we've already got some. That's not great. That's double not great. At least it was not that much stress. Heal the party, heal the party. Get everybody up to full. Ugh. I hate its horrible mouth. It's got a terrible, terrible mouth, and I dislike it very much. Don't want any of it. We'll use an anti-venom here, and Grape Shoot Blast. I was really hoping we'd roll maximum on that fucking Flesh Hound so that it would die, instead of doing what it did do, which was it was like minimum damage so that it did not die. Did not like that at all. Would not do so again. Should we... Let's Noxious Blast this Flesh Hound just to get the fuck rid of it, because it's probably going to try to stun people again, and I am not down for that S. Get a nice... I mean, wherever Roussel is, at least she'll be able to stun people. I hate this focus fire on this Marked targets. Hate it very much. Should we try to stun it? Should we just try to hurt it? The antibody. Let's try to hurt it. Dang, it is that low roll. Don't love it. Don't want more of it. Ooh, now that's what Father is accustomed to. A critical hit on the antibody means that it goes the fuck down. And while also, you know, killing the polyp, but putting damage on this polyp, which is more important. The Banish is fine, because it, like, never fucking pushes back Reynald. They almost always use it on our front ranker, and it does not do enough damage. We heal more than that every turn with Roussel. Hopefully we can get another Roussel turn. Let's just... Well, there was no way I could have not, other than just by shuffling around, but I didn't super want to. Roussel, back up front if you please. Back in that second rank. Alright, what are we gonna see in this horrible chamber? Oh no, the fact that we have to fucking explore? The fact that we have to freaking explore this dungeon? It keeps going off to the side. Look at this horrible vein. This monstrosity. I mean, we've seen it before. I'm enthralled by it. I was kind of hoping that the map would take the form of a hideous beast. And, I mean, shit, it might. We might go into, like, an arm now at some point. Now or at some point, you know. Depending on the linearity of time. What do we got? What's behind Sphincter number 7? It's two Flesh Hounds. That's not that many of them, you know? That's, it's not that many enemies. It's just kind of like a... Is this like the break room? Or you just got these horrible little creatures just chilling? Just hanging out? I'm not opposed to it. I mean, heaven knows my people get stressed. They need a break. We need to chill out as well. But I don't know, man. This doesn't seem like the right vibe to relax. But you know what? Maybe these guys like it. Maybe they like the decor. Though I don't think I would like it if I was in a room that was decorated as though it was just my face everywhere. Like a big Tim Friends face That's what that is. Like, it's the Fleshhound's face. They look very similar. I don't know if I'd like to be in a room covered with my own body parts or replicas of my own body parts. I don't like it. You know? I don't want it. We are getting a very good amount of crits, just doing just wonders for our stress management. Look at how little our stress has grown. Considering where the fuck we are, we're doing very well on that count. Ooh, the Grape Shot Blast gets it right down into the Blight Death range. We came into that fight, we came out of that fight stronger than we went in. Interesting. Only goes out to there, huh? Well, that's fine with me. At least we find a fucking dead end. Let's go back up through here. Now I kind of want to explore. We're not seeing any treasure. Well, we're seeing a mammoth cyst, so that's pretty fucking cool. Alright, second verse, same as the first. An 11-round fight where we slowly ping away. Hopefully we can proc some blights on the mammoth cyst more often with our plague grenade, huh? Huh, video game? Wouldn't it be cool if we... Oh, I gotta change up Rosel's abilities. Silly me. And we do have to hit the white blood cell stock all the time. So that it's always reconstituting itself. Maybe that's the key. Maybe we don't shoot it. Maybe we just hit the mammoth cyst, we shoot the mammoth cyst, and we just plague grenade both of them so that they're both taking that blight damage. The problem is this fucking venom they've got on me. I dislike it immensely. Great crit though, Dismas. Incredible stuff. Teleport? I have not seen that. Excuse me? Pardonnez-moi? We just, They just, no, I was gonna say, did they replace themselves? They did not. They actually moved me to a different room in the dungeon. I'm, like, that was a full 2 seconds of radio silence, but I'm smiling. What? A new fucking mechanic here in the last iteration of the last dungeon? The darkest dungeon, you might say? Fucking incredible. That's awesome. They're always fucking making me... Always teaching me new stuff. Always a fucking surprise, huh? You can't just keep it in the old dang wheelhouse of whatever we prepared for before. No. Now it threw me into a room, not even a corridor, into a room with a room battle in it. So it just had us start a new fight, but keeping all of our buffs that we had from the last one. It's still the same battle. We've still got our tracking shot bonus of plus 20% damage, 10 accuracy, and 8% crit. We've still got that as though we'd used tracking shot in this fight. Anyway, what does the scouting say to us?
Success so clearly in or is it merely a trick of the light?
Ooh, I've got a theory about what the map looks like. I bet it does look like a creature. I bet it do. I bet it's just got like this three width body and then horrible little room legs popping off the end of it with fleshhounds in them. Because we're okay, now we're scouting. We see up, connect to that. There's probably a connection there, and probably room out from there, probably a room out from there, from there. Okay. Let's backtrack a little bit. Turn on the lights. I don't know if the mammoth cyst and his small white cell stock friend can teleport us so easily. I wonder if they deliberately teleport us into side rooms off of the main path. I'm sort of internalizing it as there is one main path throughout the dungeon that has like little ancillary doors coming off the side of it. Huh. And there's just no room battles there? Interesting. Well, let's try to confirm this theory. Next time on Tim Friend, huh? Yeah. Yeah, next time on Tim Friend. Hope you all have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye-bye.
We're Tim Friend.